My daughter refuses to sleep in her own room, and when I asked why, she said, "Mommy's friend gets into bed with me when you're gone." Now my wife is paying the price for her actions. My daughter had asked to sleep in my room for the third time in a row. She's 5, so I assumed she was having nightmares, or maybe she was going through a clingy phase. When she asked for the 4th time, I said yes, and as I was tucking her in, I asked why she kept asking to sleep in my room. She couldn't look at me as she told me, "Because Mommy's friend gets into bed with me when you're gone." Her words didn't fully register at first. I asked her what she meant, and she repeated it, adding that Mommy says it's okay because he's like family. I couldn't sleep at all that night. The next morning, I told my wife what our daughter had said and asked if anyone had been over recently. She brushed it off almost instantly, laughing a little and saying our daughter probably meant a stuffed animal or had made something up. She said, "You know how kids are," and changed the subject. The way she said it was off, as if she was prepared for that question and had her answer ready. A few days later, I told her I had to leave town for a short work trip. In reality, I stayed in a nearby hotel and logged into the security cameras I had installed last year after a neighbor's house had been broken into. I had almost forgotten they were even still active. The next day, I got a motion alert around 9:30 p.m. from the hallway camera. When I opened the feed, I saw a man I didn't recognize. He kissed my wife, who entered our bedroom right after, but the man kept walking through the hallway and went straight into my daughter's room. He just walked in like he belonged there, and my wife was fine with it. I was so scared for my daughter, I instantly got in my car and drove straight home. When I walked through the door, I didn't say a word, not even when my wife popped out of our room and nervously asked me what I was doing back home so early. I pushed past her and went into my daughter's room. I turned the light on, and there was this man under the covers with my daughter and hovering over her like he was ready to pounce. Everything after that was a blur. I threw punches. He fought back. My wife yelled at me to stop. My daughter cried hard. After he was blue in the face, I picked up my daughter, grabbed her bag, and walked out of the house. We spent that night in a hotel, and by morning I had already contacted a lawyer. When the footage was reviewed, there weren't many questions. My wife and her man ended up getting 10 years in prison. Meanwhile, my daughter no longer asks to sleep in my bed anymore, but every night I make sure to check if she is safe.